Tanto per cambiare, ho perso un'ora di video in cui finivo le missioni della Sfinge, in cui ho avuto delle reazioni bellissime, in cui ho one-shottato un drago con un attacco dopo aver comprato un drago nuovo. Un arco nuovo. Io voglio di capire se lui è leggermente diverso come fabbro. Sì, dove sei? Ti ho sentito.
How might I be of service?
Lui fa 521 e fa forgiatura nanica.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
Ha salvato.
Okay. Arume fa in Iteron.
524, direi. Sì. No, cristalli neri. Adesso metterò che il video ogni mezz'ora. No, adesso ho deciso che utilizzerò. Quanti soldi ho? 23.000. Tu.
Non li attilmo.
Vado. Da nessuna
I
parte.
believe this is intended as a means of transport.
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
Dopo qualche giorno di rage totale, perché ho perso un sacco di ore. Perché ho completato tutta la quest della fottuta bastarda. Ho fatto un po' di quest in città. Adesso sono triggerato, quindi voglio andare verso la fine. Andiamo più che verso la fine, verso avanti. Ci sono state un paio di scene bellissime dove ho visto sparire gente con un attacco solo.
I suppose
Penso
we
di
might as
poterlo
well gather
rifare.
what we can.
Però non sarà la stessa reazione come la
I
prima
see our
volta.
goal has changed.
Penso di poter rifare per vedere quanto è potente questa classe, perché vedere il fatto che uccidere le melme con un attacco solo è molto soddisfacente.
My curative magics are at your disposal.
Wait a minute.
Muori. Sono tipo one shot adesso. Ah, pensavo che non sarebbe stato soddisfacente tanto quanto la prima volta, ma è sempre molto soddisfacente. Molto soddisfacente. Poco da dire.
Well, there was a time I served our master as a mage. I can scarce believe how far I've come since then.
È l'unica cosa che dice sta scema. Non capi. Non vale. Stavo guardando una roba strana. La sua coda che si era staccata. Sono senza vita. Sono molto senza vita. Non voglio morire. Ok. Fuga tattica.
Beg pardon if my... But if you seek a bed and you've the coin, 'tis yours. No question.
We must rest, though the sun is still up.
Uccidi uno, torno a dormire. Uccidi uno, torno a dormire.
Well now, I'm a lucky man. Thought I was waiting here for naught. But when someone finally does come along, 'tis you. I've always wanted a real fight with you. One-on-one. Here's my chance. You're not holding back on me, are you, Sir Arisen?
It is Sir Ragnar, Master. You've not heard a whisper of plans as you wander away from the cave, yet there he stands.
He seems to desire a bout. You ought to fight him alone. We shall await you here. Best of luck to you.
'Twas a rotten life. I'm not sorry to see it end. At least I went out fighting.
You have bested Sir Ragnar, Master, an incomparable feat. But we cannot revel in your triumph. We must press on.
True enough.
You got me. You got...
Non esiste che lui muore. Mi sta troppo simpatico. Andiamo ad affrontare Phaesus e il drago, occhio e croce.
Dragon, heed my call. Your will is mine to command. Curses. This arrival of the true Arisen is most inopportune. Sovereign of Vermin, the ritual must not be disturbed. Let not the Arisen approach. You can manage that, I trust.
It is of vital import that we have a word with Lord Phaesus. The Pretender need not be present.
Your efforts are for naught, Arisen. Now, simply watch as this world's hollow and fruitless order is remade by my hand. The ritual is complete. The dragon comes. Behold! The Royce Dragon! By my power, the dogma of dragons is unmade. You could ne'er understand, Arisen. We must all be freed from the vulgar order wherein the dragon's existence determines all.
Penso che gli abbia appena detto vaffanculo in modo molto negativo.
That's not enough. Cursed Arisen. You've doomed us all to the cycle. And you...
Greetings, Arisen. Hast thou summoned the resolution to face me? Then answer me this. Why dost thou fight? Is it to reclaim thy flesh? thy stolen heart? Or is it to reclaim thy throne? I offer thee a choice. Grant unto me this life in my claws, and be gone from this place. Or stand and fight. Pitiable arisen. The time for thou to make thy choice is come. Show me the path thou wouldst walk.
La prima per forza combatte.
Go, and thou shalt live to claim thy coveted throne. Fight and thy life is forfeit. Thou wilt fate.
Che domanda?
Intriguing. This then is thy will.
Non ho capito perché lui.
Our parley is done. We must fulfill our charges. I as the dragon, and thou as the arisen. Climb upon me. We shall depart for our true battlefield.
La mega figa arena dell'1.
Thou wishest to dismantle the world's will, just as I do. Yet dost thou know what awaiteth the world, should it meet such a fate? 'Twould become a fleeting, fragile, vacuous thing, bereft of the cycle. Naught would be born into it save chaos, great and terrible. Surviving in such a world would be no simple matter. The world shall not change with my death, nor shall it change with thine. Consider the reason. How it is thou came to be. How have the once closed paths before they come to be cleared? Think well, Arisen, but rest not. I will know thine answer through the strength of thy will. Thou shalt cut a swathe through the false benevolence enshrouding this world. Arisen, pitiable soul tossed by the winds of fate. Wilt thou slay me, or be slain? I know not how this story endeth. For the outcome was determined in a time before reckoning. And yet, Arisen, born of a hapless faith though it may be, perchance 'tis thy will, and thine alone, that couldst contest the great will of this world. Thou art too late. The hour is upon us. We must decide a victor, and in so doing, form a link in the chain that bindeth this wheel. Tell me, Arisen, what is thy desire? Is it to slay the dragon, their might living darkness? Or dost thou only seek conflict with mighty foe?
Be sure to give its breath a wide berth. Evade it carefully.
Even our battle here thou hast met with the pity of the fallen and what's ruled this world hast thou. One was aware of where the being
I shall draw its
and if thou hast yet to experience truthfulness, then thou art a fool. A feeble attempt the sun.
Era un po' scontato.
Alas, I am slain. But heed this, arisen. By will alone doth the world form a ring, an unending cycle. All is preordained, even my death at thine hands. Yet perhaps thy will is great enough to put an end to it.
Storia un po' diversa. Fa morire la faccia del personaggio. Preciso, no?
Why do you pursue me, Arisen? You have fulfilled your charge. Are you not satisfied? Seek you greater status? Perhaps to rule the world entire? If this power you desire, you may merely spy out the path.
The choice is thine, Arisen. By thy will alone can the course of the winds of fate be altered.
Pensate al finale, potresti farlo finire.
You would still resist your fate. Understand you the folly of such a decision. Even the beating of your reclaimed heart was born of the great will of this world. Yet you would abandon it.
Come ho abbandonato i miei capelli. Facile.
Everything in this world, all that you have come to know as reality, is the creation of the great will. Should that will be lost, no mortal being could survive. However, if regret yet assails your spirit, then perhaps you should reaffirm your choice. Witness with your own eyes, or through the eyes of another, the fate of this world.
Wilt thou slay me, or be slain? I know not how.
Dove sei?
This story endeth. The outcome was determined in a time before reckoning.
Pensavo che avrei dovuto rigiocare il gioco interamente.
No, stay away.
Pray. Turn back.
Leave now, while you can.
You have strayed, arisen, and for what? Lest you forget. You have a world where you belong. There, you are to fell the great evil in your path and rule the people as their sovereign. For that is who you are. And it is my wish that you should live out that life of purpose. The time has come for you to return. Go. My children shall see you there safely.
Let us go home. Together.
To a world under your rightful rule.
To a world all your own.
This is your will? Then behold, a world unmerciful, bereft with benevolent hands and eyes.
Non è colpa mia se ho perso i capelli, voglio che tutti quanti siano disperati.
find it strange. But this is your world. The world to which you longed to. Alas, if only you had chosen to become sovereign. Yet that world of limitless possibilities has ended. You stand now upon its remains. The vestiges of a world that could have been so much more. Innumerable wills have served to deliver this world from extinction time and time again. You alone have refused to carry out that great purpose. What you see before you is the consequence of your apathy. Behold. Will all come to an end. As it has failed to be chosen, and as 'twill ne'er be read, this world will soon cease to exist. In the blink of an eye, the sickle of oblivion will reap aught that you have known. I would advise you not to waste these last moments. Explore the remnants of this world. Perhaps, in doing so, you shall come to see the truth, and know the wretchedness of a world unworthy of being chronicled. How shall you fare, I wonder? Will you endure in this world, abandoned and unprotected?
Ah. Io voglio questa. Allora, se non avete giocato l'1, tappatevi le orecchie. Vedete se ci avete già giocato. Cos'è quell'affare lì? Ah, una chimera. Se ci avete già giocato, non è problema. Sto per fare un leggero spoiler. Comunque, dicevo, tappatevi le orecchie, perché praticamente il primo gioco, tecnicamente parlando, è uguale al secondo. Almeno la storia. Se tu sei in arisen, il drago ti ruba il cuore. Nel primo ti vedi il cuore che ti
Just
viene
yonder
rubato.
looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
E
Shall we see if
non
there's ought to be found
pensavo
while we're here?
che sarebbe finito nella stessa maniera, cioè che tu vai ad affrontare il drago. Nel primo, la prima cosa che fai è affrontare il drago, sconfiggilo, e poi si apre il post-game, che è tutta un'altra storia che ti spiega come funziona il mondo, perché ci sono gli arisen, perché c'è il drago, il discorso del cerchio, dell'anello, che è tutto una ripetizione. Però cosa succede anche? Che in teoria tu spezzi. Ma non mi ricordo se spezzi, semplicemente vai in. E praticamente diventi più o meno quello che con cui hai parlato fino adesso. Almeno penso.
Your pawn is nowhere to be seen, Master.
Incredibile che la gente sia ancora viva. Poi scopri che il mondo è un ciclo. Tu sei destinato a comandare su sto ciclo. Bla bla bla. E prendi il tuo posto sul trono alla Dark Souls 1. O abbandoni il trono.
Arisen.
Due opzioni.
You yet I suspected as much, given that your pawn. One might hypothesize that your pawn is sustained. In any case, we ought to apprise one another of the situation. Ah, yes. I trusted her. After you vanished, together with the red dragon, the seas rose to swallow the skies. 'Twas perhaps a month from that evil day, a host of dragons descended from the sky. Luz, the oracle, called upon me ere you arrived. As she tells it, Melve and its environs have already... It is surely only a matter of time before the rest. I found the poor creature collapsed by the wayside near Batal. Recognizing your pawn, I decided to take the... I thought it possible that the Arisen's pawn... Alas, try what I might. Mayhap you will succeed where I could not. Indeed. Then in your absence, I had hoped your pawn might yield me some information. Tell me, Arisen, what became...
Gli dico che...
So, following your plunge into the sea on the dragon's back, could that have been the world? Yet why would such a being linger in those fathomless depths? And speculate I shall. Now, if you can find a way to end this interminable slumber, your pawn is, of course...
Oh, Master, how long I've slept. Far too long, it seems. But worry not. Now that I am awake, I shall follow wherever you lead.
Allora, andiamo a vedere quello. Probabilmente è ciò che attira i draghi per distruggere tutto. E magari posso fermarli. Sicuramente ho un'abilità abbastanza potente da poterlo fare. Visto il boss finale, come è andato giù. Cos'è?
You saw the sky fall, I trust. I doubt wherever the sky falls, a dragon. Or so I had assumed, after what befell Melve. Yet aught here appears to... I must examine that creature. It may well be the key to...
The path through this rock has been sealed to us. There's naught for it but to search for an...
Many parts are closed to us now, on account of the dragon's descent, no doubt. But we must find a way to reach it.
Confound this obstruction. But I suppose I ought to have expected this. Answers were ne'er so easily won. Monsters! Summoned by that beast, no doubt. There it is! The dragon at the heart of all this destruction. What a singular creature. Is this what called the monsters forth? I should like to capture it and bring it back to the lab. There is much that might be learned from it. Why did you destroy it? The secrets we might have learned. Never mind. You've your... But I trust you won't object if I take us... After all, your role is to save this world. Go, do what you must. I will run someday soon, and on that day, I will slip the yoke of this...
Dopo tutto sto giro a spaccare una pietra così molto simpatica, direi che posso staccare qua. Solo che portare vendetta perché sono pelato forse non è stata una grande idea. Alla prossima.